Why you are coming to where?
How will the bowler respond?
Cuts that off well in the infield.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Ahmed, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the university end. No, terrible shot. Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
I'm using Xbox.
He's got their tail up.
Four runs added there.
Thanks
Royals,
for
9 for 2.
and welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.
Patirana
Thank
from the
you,
press
Golden.
box end.
Golden Sword, thank you. I will subscribe. I think you have already YouTube channel. After the end of my live stream, I will subscribe you. Golden Sword.
Great shot through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
it.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant diving stop. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Thank you everyone. Please like and support me guys.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. The Super Kings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
Come on, yaar.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Royals are 27 for 2. Straight to the fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Gone, knocked him over, just too much pace there.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Couldn't get it through the field. Patirana pulls out. Dead ball. Perfectly timed. 8 runs added in that over. The Royals are 35 for 3.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, but there's no first slip and the keeper just couldn't get there. Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Patirana from the press box end. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Can't get that outside the ring field. The Super Kings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Everyone's gone up.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, great shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Parag watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Royals, 54 for 3.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot. Six runs added there. The Royals 60 for 3. Dubé, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Nearly gets the edge. Dubé with a great delivery there. Power and precision in that shot.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Conway, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Conway over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Jeez, timed that well.
They picked the slower ball right away.
Thank
Wasn't
you
a bad
so much.
delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Cuts that off well in the infield. Eight runs added in that over. The Royals are 80 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Not tempted to play at that one. Five runs in that over. The Royals are 85 for 3. Conway from the university end. Great commitment.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Hello Bengi, how are you? Welcome to live. Thank you. Catch it.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Royals are 93 for 3. Whacked away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Off the middle of the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Everyone's gone up.
Parag watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Doesn't beat the infield. Edged, what a ball. And the chance goes begging. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. No. Terrible shot. The Super Kings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Dubé from the press box end. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Timed that perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
was quick onto that in the infield. Brilliant diving stop. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Dubé will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Got that away nicely.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Singh Rathore waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Massive outside edge. Great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Royals are 129 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Shankar coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Singh Rathore muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Smacks that away through the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Straight to the fielder. 10 runs added in that over. The Royals are 139 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Tripathi into the attack now from the university end. Pulled away but straight to square leg.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4.
over the infield with a cracking shot.
That is a masterclass of batting.
3
Reads
dots.
the length, gets
Take
forward and
cut.
dispatches that to the boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Perfectly timed.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary. Good short ball. Really lifted on its way through to the keeper. It was well played to let it go by. That's the last short ball for this over. Just too much height on that one.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum.
Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wide and an extra ball for the batting team.
This could have very easily...
Good afternoon to...
Interesting call to bat first. Looking at the pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be very confident in your batting lineup.
We're almost ready for this match to get underway. It's late in the season and both teams will be desperate for a win. The pitch looks good. The crowd has arrived and it's near capacity. Can't wait for the action to begin. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run. That'll be a dead ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Patirana will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers. Some adjustments to the field.
Ahmed from the Reliance end. Edge, amazing delivery. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot through the gap. Can't get that outside the ring field. By outside edge, it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Might look to go big again here.
Big edge. Everyone's gone up.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just too much height on that one.
Butler waited on that and guides it down to third. The fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. The Super King has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection. Just dropped too short, and it's flown too high.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. But way too much bounce on that delivery. Picks a short ball early. Not the best delivery, but a great shot to put it away.
Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Cuts that off well in the infield. Patirana will be happy that's finally over. Truly dreadful bowling and time for some fielding changes in the deep, methinks. Edged, what a ball. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Outrageous catch, what a wicket to get. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Goes over the top with that shot. Everyone's gone up. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Patirana from the pavilion end. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Gill was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Bowling fielders look really confident. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Gill got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot. Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Ahmed overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often.
Just too much height on that one.
Oh, it's all really gone wrong for them. In a situation like this, the captain has to step in and help get the focus back. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
Edged. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Ahmed will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change. Edged it. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. This could be out. Good catch. Out. Caught right on the boundary.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Got that away nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Nice shot. Straight to gully. End of the over. 4 off it. The Titans are 72 for 2. Ahmed from the Reliance end.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. No. Terrible shot. The Super Kings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Good shot, a beauty.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment.
Khan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Have you a wonderful time. Have you awesome everything in your life. So I have to go. Right, Abu Sona, Abu Sona.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No, I'm not able to close. Thank you so